Hey guys! Hey! I'm back with some more news-related videos. This is actually very unfortunate news. But apparently, DreamWorks' newest film, the Teenage Kraken, has been released from the theaters early. We're gonna talk about that, but before we get to that, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that a lot. I really would. I'm actually at 271 subs. Thank you guys for the support. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. It really helps my channel out knowing people enjoy my stuff. If you guys are not interested in my news-related stuff, you guys can check out my reviews and stuff too. Because speaking of this movie, I'm actually going to be reviewing DreamWorks movies. I actually watched the first DreamWorks animated movie, and I'm going to be reviewing it in the morning. Yes, I'm going to be reviewing it in the morning, so, yeah. So you guys know, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So, yeah, it's either gonna be in the morning, or it might be later today. I don't know, everything's all screwed up right now. My dad had kidney stones and all that. And I've been, like, tired a lot lately, I'm not sure why, so, yeah, but I'm gonna try to get to that review tomorrow, but as for people who are interested in, both news and reviews, or people who just want to see reviews of stuff. So, yeah, but yeah, for people who are interested in news-related videos who are sticking around, yeah, unfortunately, this new DreamWorks movie has done horrible in the box office. And if you guys can't tell, I'm doing this outside at night. That's why you guys can hear crickets, because I didn't have time to do this. Well, I've had time to do this in the during the daytime, but I've been sleepy a lot. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this now. But yeah, but basically though, I want to talk about this because currently this summer, a lot of movies, a lot of them have done very bad. Like, very bad. Like, Elemental, that movie has bombed. That movie here is doing a little bit better, but it's still a bomb. It's still not making a lot of money in. I think it's made quite a little bit of money in, but it's not making a lot. The new Indiana Jones movie, that movie is a bomb. Well, that movie, I hear, is actually horribly received, so that's why that one's a bomb, and, people were not really into another Indiana Jones movie. People were done with Indiana Jones after The Crystal Skull, which that movie I hear was bad too, but now we got this movie, and this movie, it was so bad, it performed so bad, it got pulled from the theaters. Yes, it got pulled from the theaters. So, we're gonna talk about this. So, yeah, I was actually gonna go see this movie in the theaters. I was gonna go see it in the theaters. But I was worried that it may get pulled because of how bad it was doing. I was worried it was gonna get pulled because, but last I heard, like, it had, like, $11 million out of I think it was a $90 million budget movie, which is not very good. That's very bad. That was opening weekend and all that, so that's very bad, and that's not good at all. But I did look at the numbers when it got pulled from the theaters. It did actually increase quite a bit. It got, like, I think 33 million or something, so it went up quite a bit, but it did not make its money back in the theaters. It probably would have, maybe, or got close if it stayed in the theaters long enough, but because it did so bad in opening weekend and all, and it hasn't been doing good since, the movie got pulled from the theaters. So, yeah. Now, I heard people who told me in the comments, people said this movie was not really, people are saying it's not bad, but people are saying it's not really worth seeing in the theaters. I actually talked to a lot of people who said they were waiting just to see it on streaming. So, because it looked like a movie that, that would be good to see in the theaters. So yeah, but I'm gonna say though, for me, it usually doesn't matter, like what film is in the theaters. I don't mind going to see a movie in the theaters. I think it's kind of cool, you get out of the house and you get to hang out with friends and stuff. I think it's a pretty fun time, But I mean, movie theaters can be kind of expensive sometimes, but I was doing it to support DreamWorks, because I like DreamWorks. I like DreamWorks a lot. I like their films and all that, so I was wanting to support them, but I heard this movie did very bad, so I wanted to support the people who created this movie, but yeah, sadly, yeah, unfortunately, this movie got pulled, so I will not be seeing it in the theaters. But like I said, people were saying it's not really worth seeing in the theaters and all that. So I have people tell me that in the comments, like on other videos and stuff. So I'm like, there's probably no point in going to see this movie in the theaters, but I'm still gonna check it out because I have to. I'm doing a DreamWorks, going through and reviewing every DreamWorks movie. So I feel like I need to review it, Even if I wasn't reviewing every DreamWorks movie, I would still watch this movie, It sounds interesting, Even people who were not the biggest fan of it even said it was alright at best, so I mean, I think it'd be good to check out. But yeah, I mean, I don't really talk about DreamWorks much, on this channel. I don't really talk about like news-related videos much with them because they're more under Universal, and Universal is more of a owns DreamWorks now, so I don't really talk about them too much. But I've been talking more about Disney and Pixar than anything else. But I had some people that actually came to one of my videos on Disney and got mad about it, and I'm just like, I guess they got mad because I was trashing on Disney and all that, and I mean, I'm doing it because I want Disney to get better. I want them to get better, But just like just like other studios, I feel like they're also kind of going downhill and all. Well, they have gone down. They're probably doing the worst of them all, but yeah, I had people trash on me on one of those videos, like, oh my. Like, someone was telling me to calm down and all that, so I'm like, I mean, again, people are gonna do that. There's gonna be people like that, but you just gotta learn to just accept it, But yeah, but hopefully people won't trash on me on this video and stuff, but if it does happen, it happens, I guess, But like I said, though, I haven't actually didn't say this, but I do I talk about other news-related stuff, too, so it's not just Disney I talk about, but like I said, I don't talk about DreamWorks much, but this one actually caught my eye, I'm like, I need to talk about this, so yeah, but I don't really have much to really say about this. It just hasn't been a very good summer in general for Hollywood. It hasn't been a very good summer at all. A lot of movies have been bombing in the theaters and all that. I don't think all of them have bombed, but a lot of them have been, and but a lot of them have bombed and stuff, and some of it's because the movies are not, very good, but like Elemental and this movie, the Kraken movie, these movies were both not marketed very well, so they were doomed to fail to begin with. But honestly, this movie, I believe this movie was doomed to fail for a long time, like, where Elemental kinda, I mean, There was people were probably a little bit hyped about it, when Pixar announced it a few years back. But when it came to this movie, people didn't even really know about it. Like, I didn't even. Honestly, I think I remember. I actually did remember hearing about this movie coming out like last year, but it kind of just I dozed off from it because, well, I didn't doze off. I mean, it's more so I forgot about it because they never brought it up again. But yeah, they never brought it up again. So, unfortunately, like I said, I think this movie was just doomed. I think it was one of the movies that was like left over from the pandemic, and I think DreamWorks was like, you know what, we gotta release this movie, and we've already got this movie in production. Let's just go ahead and release it in theaters and all that. And I think they just were waiting for this to fail, because let's face it, The Bad Guys was an original film, and that movie did really well last year. This movie went to the theaters, and this movie did horrible. But I'm sure if it was talked about more, it probably would have done a bit better if it had trailers and stuff. I still don't think it would do great, because this movie doesn't look like something people would want to go see in the theaters. But like I said, I was gonna go see this movie in the theaters because I wanted to support DreamWorks, and I wanted to support them. But you know, because it's been a while since I'm into a theaters and watched a DreamWorks movie. The last time I actually watched a DreamWorks movie in the theaters was The Croods 2 back in 2020, I think. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the last time I watched a DreamWorks movie in the theaters. Was back in 2020. So that was like 3 years ago. Oh, well, almost 3 years ago, because I watched it like towards the end of the year, but because my state wasn't shut. They didn't shut my state down, so I was able to go watch it. And it was like towards the end of the year when COVID was slightly getting better, so I was able to go watch it in the theaters. But a lot of people probably didn't get to watch that movie in the theaters either. But I don't know what to really say here, but it's just a shame I couldn't watch this movie in the theaters. But I guess when it comes out on DVD, I'll buy it and review it for you guys. I'll go review it because I want to talk about this movie when it comes out. But I don't know what else to really say. I'm probably gonna go ahead and let this go though, because I need to get back inside. Because I've been outside and there's like bugs eating me up inside, like outside. Like, I really don't like doing this stuff outside, but if I do this inside, you know, I'm worried I might wake my dad up because he's sleeping and all that, and I don't want to wake him up, you know. He needs his rest because he's got to go to work and stuff in the morning, you know. You don't want to bug people while they're sleeping, you know, or even make noise. So, I'm going to go ahead and let things go from here, though. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll probably upload this video tomorrow, and all that. But for right now, I'm probably gonna, you know, chillax and stuff and all that. So, I'll see you guys in the morning and all that when I upload this video and I do the DreamWorks review. Anywho, bye-bye.